Hi, this is Vaibhav, your EJ, that is your edu jockey. With this video, we'll be discussing a brain teaser on pirates. This one is of moderate difficulty, which means that you can solve it if you apply enough brains. This brain teaser begins with a short story. Five pirates, all very greedy and shrewd, loot 100 gold coins, and now they are to divide these among themselves. There was a rule, even pirates follow rules, that the eldest of them will perform the division, and at least 50% of the lot must support him. If it doesn't happen, then he'll be killed, and the next oldest pirate will perform the division with same conditions. Assume that none of them share common date of birth. So, what is the maximum number of coins that the eldest pirate can keep without being killed? With this, I summarize the question. Now, this one is a question of moderate difficulty, and I believe if someone tries this one with a cool head, he can very well solve it. I'll be solving this question after giving a couple of hints. So if you want to solve it of your own, then do try it. Now let's begin with the hints. For those of you who believe that they'll be able to solve this question with a little help from my side. Now one thing about these brain teasers is that they require a lot of experimentation and reverse engineering. These questions are always meant to be solved by taking cases. Say suppose here I've given you 5 pirates. Now you assume that what would have happened when there was just one pirate, when there was just 2 pirates, when there was just 3 pirates, and then you come to 5, and you'll get the answer to this question this way. Now someone else must have thought that equal distributing these coins to 5 pirates will solve the entire thing, but remember that these are shrewd and greedy. So the one who has the authority would not let this golden chance go off his hand by distributing equally when he has a better option. Remember, you just need 50% majority and need not satisfy the entire lot. So let's assume there was just one pirate. Let him name as P5. Now the answer to this is more than obvious that he's gonna keep the 100 coins with him. And now you have 2 pirates, P5 and P4. P4 is elder to P5. Now he has the authority to distribute them. So what P4 is gonna do? He can maybe divide them as 50-50. But what's the use of it? Why doesn't he keep all the 100 coins with him and give nothing to P5? Yeah, absolutely nothing. Now, even if P5 doesn't support, which he obviously wouldn't be, then let him not. It really doesn't matter, as P4 has 50% majority of himself. So, P4 can greedily and shrewdly, and by the virtue of pirate rules, can very well keep all the 100 coins with himself. Now, this is your hint. Now go this way up to P3, P2, and go up to P1. You'll surely get your answer. I believe all of you must have solved this. Just for the sake of it, I am providing with the solution to it. Now, we considered the case up to 2 pirates in the hints. So this was up to where I solved the question in the hints. Now let's get ahead with it. Now I add another pirate P3 to it. So in all we have 3 pirates, P3, P4 and P5. So now P3 has the authority to distribute. He has 100 coins with him and he has to distribute them in such a way that he gets at least 50% majority. Now here you can observe that 50% majority exactly is not possible, since we have 3 people and they cannot be divided into 2 equal groups. So here what P3 would be expecting is a 2/3 majority. That P3 is supported by one more person. Yeah, he just needs one more person to support him. So what P3 is gonna do, he is gonna give 99 coins to himself and give one to P5. Now P5 doesn't have a choice out here. Now if P5 doesn't support him, then the case would come to this one, where they are just P4 and P5 out here. So what P4 is gonna do in this case, he's gonna keep 100 coins and give nothing to P5. Here P5 is getting 1 coin, and in that case he won't be getting anything. So P5 will be supporting P3, though P3 had unfairly kept 99 coin by the virtue of pirate rules. Now let's come to next step. Add another pirate, P2. So we have 4 pirates, P2, P3, P4 and P5. Now P2 has the authority and his aim will be to get 50% majority. So by now you must have guessed that P2 is again gonna give 99 coins and give 1 coin to P4 and nothing to P3 and P5. P4 is gonna support him because he knows if I do not support P2, P3 and P5 are surely not gonna support him and he'll have to die. And if he dies, then the case would become like this one, and in that case I'm not gonna get anything. So here I'm getting 1 coin. Nash should be satisfied with it. So P2 will be able to run away with 99 coins. Here comes the case in a question. 5 pirates, P1, P2, P3, P4 and P5. P1 being the eldest one has 100 coins with him. So let's see. The P2 will be his enemy because P2 will always be wanting that P1 dies and he gets the authority to distribute the coins in such a way that he is able to get 99 coins. Similarly, P4 will always be non-supporting him. So what P1 is gonna do, he's gonna give 1 coin to P5, 1 to P3 and keep 98 coins with him. Nothing to P2 and P4. P3 and P5 will be supporting him because they know if P1 dies then the story would become like this, and here they're getting nothing. So hence P1 is able to run away with 98 coins, P2 gets nothing, P3 gets 1, P4 gets 0 and P5 gets 1. P1 has 3 people out of 5 supporting him. So this is a valid division.